Hello, my name is Chris. If you are a filmmaker who is just starting off, hopefully this video will be of help to you. In the next few minutes, I'm going to discuss the do's and don'ts of pre-production. Let's get to it. Pre-production essentially is based on planning. You plan your budget, you plan your schedule, you plan the locations and travel times. But before you start planning all of these things, you must have one very important document in order to do everything else. The script. The script is the blueprint of a production. By looking at the script, you will know everything you would need for your film. The number of cast members, the number of locations, how much light you would need, how many props and costumes you will have to buy or make, and many more. So it's important to lock down your script as early as possible. Every time you change something in the script, it will affect your budget and your scheduling, among many other things. Try not to make any changes to the script unless you believe that the changes will absolutely make your story stronger. This might piss off a couple of people who now have to go back and do their own breakdown all over again, but at least it's done for the greater good. A production consists of many departments which intertwine together and work as a whole. What keeps these departments on track and working together is communication. It is important for the director and producer to have meetings with all the departments at the very beginning of the pre-production stage. That way, the director can communicate their vision to everyone, which in turn will activate the departments into working to produce everything that will be needed for the production. Remember that nobody can read your mind and you can't assume what someone else thinks. Communication is a two-way street and asking questions is absolutely encouraged. Prepare whatever you can in advance. If you are a part of the art department, for example, make sure you prepare all the props, costumes, and set dressing items before principal photography. This is very important, especially if your script calls for prosthetics or major special effects, wounds, or scars. You definitely do not want to keep everybody on set waiting on you because you misplaced your gallon of fake blood or because your liquid latex hasn't dried yet. Have your prosthetics and costumes built before production to save you time and worries. Don't forget that whatever you're facing in the pre-production stage, honesty is key. Do not lie to your peers or keys that you have done something where in reality you're going to do it last minute. This will affect your relationship with your team and keys negatively by making yourself unworthy to be trusted. Asking for help is not a weakness, and if you need clarification or guidance, you should always seek the help of your team members. On that note, do not take every single task onto yourself. If you are in a key position, do not assume that you have to do everything yourself. You should always delegate. Give people in your team something to do. That way you will make sure that they're in the loop of what is going on and they don't just sit around doing nothing. So these are the key points I wanted to list in this video. The pre-production stage is a lot of hours, a lot of effort, and a lot of sleepless nights. But whatever the reality is, being a decent human being proves to be in the core of everything. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have fun making the next film.